This is David with entry number 567. 97. I'm here at Insadong, which is one of probably the most cultural tourist places you can find in Korea. I have to come off to the side because I don't want to record in that hellhole over there. If you look here, this is like a really old building, or really old looking building. Pretty cool. It's dilapidated, but you can see there's some old Chinese script right there. This is kind of an area that not a lot of people come to because, quite frankly, there's not a lot here. Well, this is kind of cool. I'm walking by this seafood place, and there's like Big Lobster here. Big Lobster. I've never been out in this area because it's a very kind of old school area that a lot of people don't come to. Right here on the corner behind me, that's traditional Korean sweets. I don't know what they're called, but I know that they are very tasty. So today is August 3rd, Monday, August 3rd, and it means that it is the 1-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary since I've been here in this country. And so, like I said, I'm going to record a little, somewhat brief retrospective on my time here in South Korea. And again, I apologize if the camera angles get weird, but this is a very sort of public area, and I'm going to be trying to keep the camera at a certain angle and stuff so that I don't film people. People are very persnickety about being filmed, like I've said many times, and that's kind of one of the big first lessons that I learned while being here, is that you have to be very careful about exposure. Not me, but people in general are very careful about being exposed. I'm walking by the lobster tank again. They got it covered right now because it's not in business, but those are some big lobster. Look, those are like 2-pound lobster in there. For Korea, that's big. Yeah, I'll go up in this area. This is I've never been over here. This is like a little traditional garden or something. I don't know. It's cool though. Oh, there's a lot of standing water. It's not good. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that this is actually the second recording I've done, because the first one I did yesterday actually, and I reviewed Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, but I decided not to post that video because it got very dark, and I didn't want to I chose to kind of not show that. Not dark as in really negative, but it got a little bit more negative than I would have liked. This is pretty cool. This is like a rock garden or something. Stone sculptures and stuff. Got some lion dogs and owls and this nice aqua pond. It's cool. Basically, I want to say that I'm very, very thankful for the time that I've been able to have in Korea. You know, this is something that I don't take lightly. You know, I had a mission when I first got here to, not meet my birth parents, or whatever you want to call them. I just wanted to kind of explore and experience kind of Korean culture for whatever that means. And I think to a large extent I've been fairly successful in that. I've learned a lot about how they conduct themselves, how they act, and stuff like that. And it's been, for the most part, pretty interesting. This is a very traditional kind of small alleyway area. It's like my arm's width right now. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of a little congested. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of people here, so I don't want to. There was like a family of Filipinos or something. But yeah, it's been a real kind of adventure, and I feel very appreciative for being able to kind of experience this place for what it is. Of course, there's been a lot of downs and there's been a lot of ups, and for the most part, I would say that the kind of negative aspects from being here have kind of mostly outweighed have been lesser than the negative aspects have been less than the positive, which is good, right? And so, I think this experience has been very interesting, and I want to reiterate, and I know I've said this before, but I want to reiterate that I'm not planning on living here permanently. To be honest, if I end up staying here for more than another couple years, then I'll be very kind of disappointed in myself, unless I have a very, legit reason to stay. But I'm not looking to stay here any longer than I have to. I like it here, but I've mentioned it before in other videos that for foreign people, it's a very dangerous prospect to kind of start toying with the idea of being here for too long. It's a bit like, I don't know what the movie is, like that Pinocchio, when they get kind of stuck in that dream world where everything's good, and then he turns into a donkey or something. It's kind of like that, where it's not good. So I'll be planning on moving eventually, sooner rather than later, I should say. But anyway, I think that about wraps it up. There's a lot of older people here. I'm in this kind of area these are called poja, which are drinking places. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. If you see this is rice wine, like an unfiltered rice wine. And then this is called jun, and this is also jun, and the one on the bottom is also jun. And those are traditional pancakes. It's like food that when you drink, you eat that. And they're very good, but very greasy, and kind of, as most drinking food is, it's not very good for you. But anyway, I think that about wraps it up for today. Again, I might talk about it a little more next time, but it's been 2 years, and hopefully I'll be home before another 2 elapse. Thanks for watching. I'll talk with you in a couple days. Bye.